There will be a reading, a short reflection, and a hymn played on the hour through this time of prayer. The readings are taken from Mark's Gospel. I'm beginning in chapter 15, verses 1 to 15. Jesus is brought before Pilate. Very early in the morning, the chief priests, with the elders, the teachers of the law, and the whole Sanhedrin, made their plans. So they bound Jesus, led him away, and handed him over to Pilate. "Are you the king of the Jews?" asked Pilate. "You have said so," Jesus replied. The chief priests accused him of many things. So again Pilate asked him, "Aren't you going to answer? See how many things they are accusing you of." But Jesus still made no reply, and Pilate was amazed. Now it was the custom at the festival to release a prisoner whom the people requested. A man called Barabbas was in prison with the insurrectionists who had committed murder in the uprising. The crowd came up and asked Pilate to do for them what he usually did. "Do you want me to release to you the king of the Jews?" asked Pilate. Knowing it was out of self-interest that the chief priests had handed Jesus over to him. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd to have Pilate release Barabbas instead. "What shall I do then with the one you call the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked. "Crucify him," they shouted. "Why, what crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. They shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" Wanting to satisfy the crowd, Pilate released Barabbas to them. He had Jesus flogged and handed him over to be crucified. There's an old American spiritual. "Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it makes me tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord?" Of course, the factual answer is no. We weren't there. But today, we can exercise our imaginations and seek to experience that day by being present spiritually, watching and waiting as Jesus is lifted up on the cross to die. This is Good Friday, but it is not good. Emotionally, it's a day of great sadness, depression even. Painful to the extent that it bleaches out the colours from our sight and muffles the sounds we hear. Lonely, dark, desperate, dismal. It is not good. The religious leaders have decided it's better for one man to die for the sake of the status quo. The Roman governor has decided to let matters take their course, to avoid trouble. The Roman soldiers are just following orders. And so, this is how an innocent man comes to die. This is how our Lord was treated. It is not good. People in power through the centuries have made similar choices, condemning people with sham justice or in secret to achieve their own ends, ending lives that don't count, or at least don't count for them, in uncounted and uncountable numbers. But Jesus sees, he knows, he bears it all on that cross. It is not good. The people who cheered his entry into Jerusalem join in to cry for the release of a celebrity and leave a good man to his fate. Yesterday's news. Not our problem. Nothing to do with us. And far away and out of sight, many today are left without hope, with no one to speak for them. But Jesus hears, he knows, he bears it all on that cross. It is not good that pain and suffering and agony are experienced, not because of unavoidable causes, but through human will, a deliberate decision to maim and torture. Because we can, to make a point, setting an example, teaching a lesson. In how many places and at so many times has it seemed that might is right? But it is not right. It is not good. And someone has to pay to make it right. This is Good Friday, but it is not good until God makes it good. We're now going to listen to an old hymn. You have the words on the sheet. O Sacred Head, sore wounded.